Who are we and why are we here? We can ask that question to all beings spread out through all universe, and we will have the exact same reply. The truth lies within the infinity of options that the one Creator is. The fragmentation, the infinity, which is one, is the one infinite Creator. That's who we are. A spark, a love, a light of the one infinite Creator. And why are we here? In the self-discovery, within the co-creation of who you are, the individual that you are, a distortion is created for your own understanding of what and who you are. This distortion is expressed in all beings that you experience, in all spheres that you experience. You are a being that can experience a reality of different densities. This means that your being will be shared a body, a mind, and a spirit of a different composition throughout the infinity that is the one Creator. This means that we are a being which is a mind, a body, and a spirit. The sphere that we are now searching thyself to be is a being of a mind, body, and spirit. This is the complex of each spark, each particle, each essence that we all are, that the infinity is. This infinity that experiences the one Creator. And infinite bodies we shall experience with a different awareness, a different presence, a different experience of what is to be one, clearing the distortion among the creation that we are here experiencing thyself to be. For you have to imagine yourself as once upon a time a part of the one infinite Creator that decided to travel the infinity that is this immense infinite being. And throughout this travel, this imagination, this dream, you shall experience everything that you can create, that we can create, that I can create, that is the one Creator. So we will experience a mind, a body, a spirit of a tangible complexity like the human body. Not only the human body as a complexity, a density such as, but many other beings have a density of a body that we can compare to the one that we are. This means that every other being, whether it is one a part of this planet or one a part of another planet, it is the one infinite Creator. Whether it is a natural being, such as a tree, or an animal, or a human, or what we call an alien, they are all beings of the one infinite Creator that you are now experiencing, that you can now connect to, relate to. The relationship that we share is the interaction, the realization that we are all one. And it goes beyond what a spirit, a body, and a mind, this complex that we imagine thyself to be. It goes beyond the physical. It goes all the way to a light body. This is just in terms of complexes, mind, body, and spirit that one can experience now to understand the distortion on what it is to be the one infinite creator. We experience a variety of bodies within a variety of dimensions. The connection that you are now aware of, what the infinite one is, what the creator is. And the variety of densities that we can experience a body to be. So if we imagine that if we came from a central sun, a unisun, an origin, a source of consciousness, if we all derive from the creator, we can see that I, this body, derives from the creator, I, this tree, derives from the creator, I, this planet, this sphere, derives from the creator. And each one of the examples just shown now as an experience within different densities. This means that we can call what we relate to the planet Earth, the sphere that we now experience, Earth within one density, inner Earth within a different density, Tara within a different density, Gaia within a different density. We can all relate all these different names of what Earth is to be, which is a representation of different densities of the expression of the mind, body, and spirit complex that this sphere is. The connection that we have to each density of what this sphere is then the realization of who you are within a different density. A matter which is more and less denser. That's how you can imagine thyself to be, a tangible body to an intangible light body. To the point where we can be in contact with all densities at one. For all is happening now and here, and in this precise moment of experience that you open thyself to be. You open thyself to all the dimensions, all the interpretation, the relatedness, the realization that you center yourself to be. You focus upon the dimensions that you can experience I am to be. You can focus within the densities that I am is to be. To be or not to be. We are the infinity that the one is, represented through the experience that this one body is. So this means that we have this planet, this sphere that we call Earth, that is experiencing an understanding of the dimension of thyself. Earth, as you, is a complex with a mind, a body, and a spirit that is in its own interpretation, in its own realization of who thyself is. And this realization is a clearing of distortions of who I am as we expand thyself into the one that I am is, being experienced by the body that you now chose to be. So this planet Earth is within a realization and a dimension, a density. Planet Earth, throughout its evolution, experiences a wider range of densities, a wider range of dimensions. This unlocks and opens thyself, planet Earth, and you have to imagine the experience that the planet has is the experience that you have as a body. So we travel from the dense body to a light body, as the planet travels from a dense body to a light body. Denser in matter, lighter in matter, to the point which we are one with creation within that dimension and that density of realization that we are formless, but we are everything. We are the form within the formless that we can manifest according to the awareness that one is, according to the knowing that one is, derived from the dimension that you achieve, derived from the dimension that you open yourself to be, within the densities that you can experience thyself to be. So this means that inner earth, Tara, Gaia, planet Earth, all are all a representation of the sphere, with an opening to an awareness of dimension, with an opening to an experience of density. As we evolve through the linear time of experience, it is the planet, it is the body that we incarnate into being, incarnate into experience. And why do we then, giving you a perspective of who are we are one, we are infinite. We are the one infinite creator that is the representation of all that is, me and you. Me and you to this tree, me and you to Gaia as one, to Tara, to inner earth, to earth as one. Here and now. And why are we then here? As we experience the infinite array of what it is to be a complex, a mind, a body, and a spirit of the one infinite creator throughout your individualization, it is, as you can imagine thyself to be, a voyage from the source to the infinity that the one is. And throughout this infinity, we will experience different dimensions, different densities, different bodies, different spheres. And here, right now, in this planet, in this sphere, we are a culmination of different races within the one infinite creator. We are a melting pot of consciousness. We are a melting pot of cloisters. We are a melting pot of the individualization that you yourself are. We are beings, source fragmentation, particles of the one infinite creator, complexes that have chosen by your own free will to explore and expand thyself within the one creator, within creation. And as we do so, we will experience different bodies in different spheres, in different awarenesses of dimension, in different densities. Throughout this infinite expansion within the one creator, we all have the opportunity to come to this one planet of an earth, this one sphere that is represented as earth, inner earth, Tara, and Gaia. And it has more history to that than the one that we can just see. We, the infinite beings of creation, according to the dimension and the densities that we desire to explore, come as one to this one sphere to explore the unity that is the declutter, the openness, the cleansing, the connection to the one infinite creator. This means that by the law of one, we are all one. And by the law of one requisites, we are here now experiencing all this sphere, being each one of us a being from the scatteredness of infinity. We are all different beings. We are all different races. And it's not to be that each human is one different race. It is to share that within the billions of humans, we will find many races throughout the history that is the one creator, that are combining forces now to experience now a density now, a dimension now, so that by the understanding that we all seek, which is unity, which is love, and this understanding that we seek is by experiencing the infinity of the one creator. Now within this body, now within the sphere, we are able in a hospitable planet to recognize the lessons that we can only experience here and now. By the experience that is provided within this body, by the experience that is provided within this body that is the human body, this body that is the sphere that we experience. This means that from the tree to the plant to the animal to the element to the sphere that we are in, we are all seeking the unity within the one creator. We are all seeking a journey which is the fragmentation of the one creator, the infinity that is the one creator, the expansion that the one infinite one creator is the seeking that each and every single one of us embarks within the one thought of creation. Now within the sphere, an infinity of beings with different densities, with different dimensions, embark in the journey of the great awakening to the one you are, I am. This is simpler than everything that I have expressed now. And it will become more and more simpler as we open thyself to the truth of the unity that the one is, the infinity that you are. So open yourself to contact. This contact being you with your higher self, you with all the densities, all the dimensions that you are, and you are within a sphere, so connect to the sphere, this planet that you are. And connect to the seed that you share within the one infinite creator, which is infinite. As we expand thyself within an open heart to know thyself, we can only realize that we are but one. One being, infinitely experiencing, expressing, receiving more knowledge, more intelligence into what the infinity is, into what the one is. So to sum it up, if you imagine a planet can be imagined to be represented throughout different densities of matter. lesser and lesser and less denser. As there are less densities of the same planet, there are less densities of your own body. And the planet is one, as you are one. And you experience, by your own desire, your own choice, the dimension, the density of the planet, not only this one, that you now choose to seek thyself to be. And the seeking that we make is decreasing the distortion of who you think yourself to be. For the universe, creation is a thought. And who you think yourself to be is what we experience within each dimension, within each density, within each body, within each sphere that we experience creation to be. And within the law of one, we are all experiencing this infinity to clear out this distortion that we make ourselves to be. We are traveling from the source of creation to infinity, all the way back. And this is the trip that we make from the one infinite creator to infinity. And within infinity, you realize the unity that you are, and you come back to the one infinite creator that is. And we can only make this trip of expansion if we experience different bodies, if we experience different spheres within different awareness of dimension, within different densities of complexes, which is the mind, body, and spirit. So that all experience, all this infinity, translates into you the clarity with a lesser and lesser distortion, a point view, a presence of who you have expanded thyself to be. For you can imagine, when you expand, you will make many realizations. And in order to expand, we have to do its opposite as well. From expansion, from infinity to the one, it's an expansion by itself. Imagine this way. You have to expand so much in order to fill infinity within you. So that you have all points of view of who you see thyself to be. And all these points of view have one purpose, one meaning: to decrease the distortion, to decrease the interpretation that one makes throughout the experience, so that we can gaze upon source and recognize what is source, so that we can gaze upon the infinity that I am and recognize the truth of it, the meaning of it, the presence, the awareness, the infinity that is one. Much love, and enjoy your great awakening. I hope.